Hi guys, welcome to another video. The Fed have announced 75 BPS, same as June, another historic hike here. But the game is not over yet. The game of power, or you can also say the game of thrones, because he is certainly sitting on a throne right now. He suggests that there are gonna be further increases like in September, because the next hike is gonna be in September, and it would be an unusual hike because that could just point towards 100 BPS. Finally, Ethereum's mainnet shadow fork is now live, and Ethereum is inching closer and closer by the day towards its merge. This is very bullish. We saw a quick upside in the charts yesterday right after the FOMC meeting, or you can even say while he was speaking, the market started pumping. So now let's get into the charts. First thing first, let's get into our DXY chart. The DXY chart still is trading around 106 range, haven't broken down, haven't really lost support, though it looks kind of bearish, but the support and the trend line is just in sight. Now we look into the USDT's dominance. USDT's dominance has lost the support yet again. We saw a quick upside here while the FOMC meeting FUD was in the markets, and then suddenly after a quick upside on BTC and Ethereum, we lost the support level. So we gotta wait out this week. Again, Sunday's closing is gonna be very important. Let's get into the BTC USD's 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, we nearly hit targets, but we failed by just about $100, which is okay. I told you guys there's going to be a lot of volatility, so you have to be very careful right here. And I hope you guys have booked some very good profits here. I didn't really long it from here. Why? Because I knew they're going to pump and then dump, because everybody was so bearish. They needed some liquidations to come into place, and they went long straight away. While he was talking, we saw big volume coming in, start pumping, not just Bitcoin, the stocks, commodities, everything started pumping. People had absorbed and synced in that 75 BPS is the way to go right now, and they're gonna now wait till September. Does that mean everything is gonna get bullish or bearish? We're gonna look for that in the daily chart. If we look into the daily chart, we are just sitting in that same range, testing our resistance that we've had before. We are taking support from the 50 MA right now, which is a good side. But the problem right now is our targets still remain on this upside around 27,000, which is also bearish worst case scenario around $28,400. Right now, we are stuck in this range. We would want to see a big upside coming, but we are facing resistance, because if you look into the daily volume, it's certainly lacking, and we haven't seen any big move outside this range in the past few weeks now. The lower BB right now is around $15,830, which is very bearish overall. But let's see how this weekly's closing is gonna be like. Let's get into the Ethereum chart. On the 4 hours, missed the Ethereum's target by a distance, but it's okay. We did turn back and took support from the resistance level previously that we're holding at these levels around $1,350, and then we saw quick upside. Now we're getting resistance from the same area that we had previously done here. On the daily, this is making a bearish divergence. If we look here, a clear bearish divergence forming on the daily. On the RSI, we are right now facing resistance from our worst case scenario, while the target for the upper BB is around $1,794. So like I pointed out in the previous videos, 1800 should be the place here where you can close your trade. But if you want to keep it long, that's up to you. That's not a financial advice. If we look at the lower BB right now, it's around $745. We are taking support from the 50 MA on the daily chart, which is a good sign, while our 200 MA is around $2,368. So quite a mix up right now. We saw downside, we saw an upside. We have to wait for the weekly close. So we get in the BTC's weekly chart. We are right now trading above the 200 moving average, which is around $22,790. While we have a few days to go here, so we just gotta wait out the next 3 days, 14 hours, see how the markets really play out. There's gonna be a big data that's gonna be releasing on Friday that will really give Fed an idea what they have to do in the next meetings. Talking about liquidations happened on the 4 hours, massive liquidations, especially for the bears. Right now, we haven't seen any big liquidations in the long positions, especially for the bulls. I still think there's going to be something coming here. We can't have a one-way market where just the bears are getting liquidated. Soon enough, there are going to be some liquidations coming in for the bulls. Let's get into our big data on Gate.io. We are at 32 fear levels on greed and fear index. Yesterday, we were at 28. Long and short ratio, block trades and global data about 50-50 on a 24 hours is okay. In the 1 hour is also pretty even. Stevens, not much action here for now. We look into the funding rate for BTC. It is at negative. Market sentiment is neutral. And for Ethereum, again, market sentiment is at sell. So this could be a very good place to book some profits, close your long positions if you would want to. Not a financial advice. Funding rate for Ethereum is at the ideal place of 0.0100%. Big news coming in for the guys who missed the fractional mic NFT on gate.io. This is going to be your opportunity to get another one. This is going to be starting in 1 day, 2 hours. So if you do like NFTs, you do like mics, Mutant Ape Yard Club, this could be your chance. There's going to be 1,000 supply and around $30. So if you want to ape into this one, don't miss the opportunity and get in this. Let's get into Gate.io startup blockchain project discounts. We're having Clap Finance token right now in the startup. We're seeing Coupon Bay, which is also called Cup, and then we're seeing Popcorn, which is also right now in the startups. All of them just started recently, so you got 12 hours, 17 hours, 21 hours to go to aim into this one. I'm expecting some big upside because the markets are also pumping right now. Let's look into the newly listed. They're going to be starting in newly listed about 15 hours, 21 hours, 23 hours, and 5 days. So plenty of time there. If you want to ape into it, please do. These are going to see some kind of an upside because market is looking bullish, especially on the shorter time frames, while it's still bearish on the long time frames. So if you are a VIP member, then startup is the place for you to go. If you aren't, it's okay. You can wait for them to start in the newly listed. We inch closer to the end of Q2. A lot of companies have shared their earning reports. Some companies have performed really well and some haven't. So there's a mixed reaction right now in the market, especially in tech stocks. Hopefully things do get better on this weekend and we finally see a closing above the 200 moving average, which could just change all the sentiment that we have in the market. If we do, 28,000 is the place for us to look at. Hopefully that does come. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Gonna be back in here soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.